What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Circus here. So on the left side, we have Kashtira on the big bad meta deck. Hopefully it gets hit soon. We're praying all for maybe a slap on Unicorn and a Diabolus ban. And on the left side here, we have Kashtira as well. So going for that mirror match here. Let's see how many zones gets locked. I actually don't know how this matchup goes really well. I know they can't really give each other a monster, but Fenrir goes hard because they can make an Arise Heart just by activating any of so like how Arise Heart works is you can just make it over any Kashtira if a Shangri-La has activated this turn. So like Shangri-La becomes insanely bad against the Cash matchup because you can simply just make an Arise Heart right over it. And I mean, Arise Heart's not busted when it only doesn't have 3 materials, but it's pretty insane when it starts getting mandatory effects. So we're going to be diving into game 1 here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're going to see the player on the left going to go first. Because we'll see. Let me know down in the comment section below who you think is going to win this duel or anything else you guys want to see. Any cool stuff that you guys see in the duel. We're going to start off with a set rotation here. Kind of interesting. We're going to be giving them the pressured planet. I guess they're both planets, but we're personally going to the player on the left is going to be searching for the one that searches for the Kashtira, summon out the Unicorn, playing the Theosis, and summon out Fenrir, and then we're going to be summon activating the effects. And we're going to go for the Rise Heart here. They're going to go for the Shangri-La. They do not know this is a mirror match. I like to point that out as well. I wonder if Jason will be able to do anything with that Scareclaw field spell there. I mean, obviously he'll be able to search for the Scareclaw Kashtira if it's still in his deck, of course. He's going to banish the 3 face down off the Rise Heart, and then the Shangri-La is going to lock a main monster zone here. Big Bang is going to activate its effects, being able to summon out the Fenrir off of the Shangri-La. Going to make that 1 material a Rise Heart over the Rise Heart. Then they're going to be activating the Pot of Desires here. Trying to draw 2. And then we're going to be seeing the Arise Heart effects going to attach one of them. Of his choice here, which is kind of good. I don't wonder if you literally attach something from the deck. So we're going to see them attach the Big Bang instead. So obviously nothing too valuable got lost there. But looking at what else they can do here. Now they just need 1 more material for that Shangri-La, or for the Arise Heart to be able to pop something. But I'm sure they're going to be able to get at least 1 more by what they do. They have Fenrir, and then we're going to be seeing them activate the Shangri-La during the standby phase here. They're going to think, which is interesting. I think Jason has a cross out in his hand as well, which is going to be interesting with it. It's going to get impermed, and then the Arise Heart will be able to activate its effects here. Going to attach the Tier Element Kashtira to it. Not too bad. And then we're going to activate a Prod of Prosperity here, banishing for cost. We're going to see Entis in the extra deck as well. Not choosing to go for it. It looks like they were going to be hitting the Baron there. And they go for 6. We're going to see Ash, Unicorn, Terraforming, Ogre, and I'm not too sure what the other one is. Sorry about that glare there. I found that some of the sleeves, like a lot of the over sleeves, they have a glare on them when they're on the camera. It's kind of unfortunate. But we're going to see them choose the Unicorn here. That was a Scareclaw Kashtira. Okay. Yeah, choose the Unicorn there. I mean, I guess they could rip out the extra deck if they wanted to. Special summon out the Unicorn. And they do have Cross out in hand. So that's going to be pretty interesting when they try to activate Fenrir and you chain Cross out to it, banishing your own Fenrir from the deck. We're going to see them activate the effect of Shangri-La to banish the Unicorn face down. And then Shangri-La is going to move to activate its effects. But yeah, so Big Bang's gonna activate once again, summoning out the unicorn. I forgot that Shangri-La was negated. Then we're gonna see them activate their planet of their own here, searching for I would assume would be a Fenrir. Or going for that unicorn because it has not activated yet. Okay. They have two crossouts here. So then special summon out the unicorn. Activate the effect here to search. Going for that birth. Because birth will be able to summon back out from that crossout. They're gonna activate the birth here. And they can normal summon out their Fenrir of their own. They're gonna activate the Fenrir effect, searching for the Rise Heart. And then here we're going to be seeing the Fenrir activates effects, and he's going to chain cross out here, banishing a Fenrir of his own to negate the opposing Fenrir. And then Unicorn will also be able to trigger, looking at his extra deck, and they're going to be banishing. I think that was a big eye there. We do see the Donner in the extra deck there. And then Shangri-La will be able to activate its effects. And then I'm pretty sure we're going to see a unicorn of our own here. And then Pressure Pan's going to pop the Birth. Especially summon out the Rise Heart. I don't know why we're not activating the effects. We could have banished down the... I mean, we can't activate Fenrir because we banished it ourselves. But we could have 100% banished that Shangri-La. There we're going to be doing the Rise Heart Shangri-La combo here. Going to be locking a zone and then also banishing the Big Bang to summon back out. That Pressure Planet should be banished here. And then we're going to be seeing them summon back out the Fenrir. Then we're going to make a Rise Heart over the regular Rise Heart. This is a pretty complicated match, I should say. It's going to go battle phase, attack into the Rise Heart. It's going to crash, and then you'll be able to put the another material on it. Then when we see the Fenrir beat over the Fenrir. And then we're going to be putting the... Is that the Goliath on it? There's no way. We're going to set a card, which we know is cross out. And then that's going to be passing there. He's thinking about popping. Because you could definitely pop Unicorn or the Shangri-La. So he is going to pop the Shangri-La, lock another zone, and then he'll be able to re-equip the Goliath to the Arise Heart. And then passing turn here. Standby phase, we're going to be seeing the Unicorn being summoned out off of the Shangri-La. He's going to chain his own Unicorn, and then Pressure Plant's going to activate, popping it. And then we're going to be seeing the Rise Heart equip. A Rise Heart should equip twice, no? She's going to activate Triple Tactics Thrusts, and then we're going to be chaining cross out Designator on that, thinking he had a thrust of his own here, but he doesn't. So he has to go for the talents. And now he just doesn't search for talents. He's going to search for Theosis, I think. Kind of unfortunate there. He maybe should have waited for the cross out until he searched what he searched. We're going to see a birth activate here. And you definitely chain the Arise Heart on this. Yeah. Getting rid of it, and then they'll be able to lock on their zone. And then Arise Heart can activate once again, equipping. Arise Heart's a pretty annoying thing to keep track of. We're going to see Unicorn being special summoned out here. They're going to activate the Theosis on the Unicorn, going for that Fenrir and that gorgeous ulti. I love ultimate Fenrir. And then we're going to be seeing the Rise Heart attach. And Theosis will be able to activate here to add back one of the Kashtira cards. This is what I mean. Like, this is the kind of stuff that's like gets super complicated and like kind of annoying. But like the deck is still crazy good. And then we're going to go for a Rise Heart of our own here with 2 materials. Or actually, that's just 1 material, I think. It's going to go Crash into the Fenrir. Then we're going to attach the Big Bang to the Arise Heart. And then we're going to be also attaching to our own Arise Heart. And then we're going to be seeing Unicorn activate here, looking at the extra deck. And at the res, they're going to chain their Fenrir. They're going to go for a Zeus here. And then they can chain their Arise Heart here, no? And they were, yeah. This is a Rise Heart shenanigans here. Summoning back out the Fenrir. And then a Rise Heart will be able to attach. So it's attached their own Theosis. And then on res, we're going to see Fenrir going to be banishing that Arise Heart. And then here, Fenrir will be able to search. Searching for Scareclaw, Kashtira. Kashtira's going to summon itself out. Then we're going to be overlaying into, I believe it's Big Eye here. You definitely go for the Big Eye. Then you can just steal the Oh, so I have to actually replay because they can't summon back the Fenrir off the. Okay. So we're going to be rewinding a little bit here. They're going to keep their Arise Heart. And they just rip a Zeus. Yeah. Essentially, they just keep their Arise Heart there. They can still go for Big Eye, take the Shangri-La, and then make a Zeus. And then we're going to see the effects activate, getting rid of their stuff here. Getting rid of that Unicorn, and then they're going to be attaching the Arise Heart underneath the Arise Heart. And we're going to be seeing a set 1 and a pass. We see a Pressure Planet, but this pretty much just seals the game. During standby phase, or summon out a Fenrir, and right, they have Unicorn. They're not going to act for the effect of Unicorn, which I think is interesting there. They're going to make an Arise Heart and just attempt to go battle phase. They're going to be attacking over it. It does not have 3 materials, so it can't activate its effects. They're going to see a Pressure Planet activate, and they're going to Zeus wipe, and that's going to be game 1. Yeah, I think that was pretty much in the bag there. They had too much card advantage rolling. And you have to activate the effects to get your stuff to resolve. So, like, the problem is if they have a Fenrir, you summon out a Fenrir, and then you activate the Fenrir to search. They can just chain or on res Fenrir, their Fenrir will activate, banishing your Fenrir, and you don't get your Fenrir anymore. So you don't have to activate their effects. So like they're just snowballing so hard by getting rid of your monsters as well. Um, I think the cash matchup is really fun. Like I really do enjoy um, playing and watching the Kashtira mirror match. Because sometimes less is also more. Like Unicorn becomes insane. Um, but like we'll see like Shangri-La, like they both summon Shangri-La because it's important, but it's just not very good because it makes that like they can go into a Rise Heart so quickly. It's not worth it. I wonder if they're gonna realize that while playing. You're gonna be seeing the player on the right can be choosing to go first here, or I would assume they're gonna be choosing to go first. We do see some books still in their side deck. It looks like. I wonder if that's strictly for the cash matchup. If that's also for like, I mean, Book of Eclipse. Like, it feels like so bad. Like the books versus Super Heavy Samurais. Like they just lose so hard. But diving into game 2 here, we see a Judgment. It looks like in the hands as well. Going first is pretty great. We're gonna see Unicorn summon itself out. Activate the effects here. Definitely going for the Theosis. Theosis is gonna activate its effects. Summoning out probably the Fenrir. Fenrir is gonna activate its effects. Searching for the Rise Heart. Then we're gonna be going into the Shangri-La. So we are just going into that play. We're not choosing to go for the regular Arise Heart to trouble the opponent from making the Arise Heart. We're going to banish the Big Bang, summon out the Fenrir, and then we're going to activate the Arise Heart effect. Oh, we did already activate the Arise Heart effect. Yeah, my bad. Banishing the Big Bang, they're going to lock the Fire Pendulum Zone. They're going to activate the Pressured Planet. Interesting way. Maybe not trying to get drolled. I don't know. Searching for the Scareclaw Kashtira. They're going to hard make Arise Heart and summon out the Kashtira by banishing. Okay. And then Arise Heart's going to activate. They can put the Big Bang onto the field under it. And then they can also lock the zone with Shangri-La. Not locking a zone is interesting there. Activate Diabolus, getting rid of one of their big eyes. Yeah, it makes sense. They are on the double Zeus. And then we're going to be seeing them activate the effect, banishing 4, locking 2 more zones. I think it should be 3, but they're going to be setting a few cards here. And during a standby phase, we're going to see the effect of Shangri-La being activated here. Summoning out probably a Fenrir. Going for the Ogre. Okay. Then we're going to see a Sticky over the Shangri-La. You can't really stop that when we see them all those zones. Then we're activating Raigeki here. You have to activate Judgment here, negating that, paying 4,000. Then we're going to see Pressured Planet being activated here. They have another Judgment set as well. They're going to activate to get rid of, and then they're going to be able to activate the Theosis as well as the Big Bang to add back, as well as summon the Fenrir off of the Arise Heart. Then we're going to activate Diabolus here, banishing cards from their opponent's deck face down. And then we're going to be seeing another unicorn being summoned here, activating Theosis. There is a world where you definitely judgment this Theosis. We're going to go for the Fenrir there. Then we're going to be attaching the Theosis. Wait, hold up. There's no way Diabolus triggers every time. I was going to say that would be insane. We're going to see Fenrir effect attempted to banish. And then it's going to just equip it to the Arise Heart. They're going to activate the Arise Heart. We're going to activate the Fenrir effect, searching for the Rise Heart. And then we're going to activate the Ogre. And here we have to put on the top of we have to banish one, okay. And then we're going to be attaching the Raigeki here. That's pretty huge. And there's really no point of unicorning, because I'll just get rid of your stuff. I'm going to go for a Rise Heart of our own here. We only have 2 cards left in hand, which is kind of rough. Then we can special summon out the Rise Heart, activate the effect, banish for cost, going for the Birth, and then Birth will equip it to the Arise Heart, and they will have to banish 3 face down. You just definitely activate Arise Heart, popping the second big eye here. Okay, so after the effect, they're going to be getting impermed, and then you activate the Arise Heart. The fact that Arise Heart has already been activated this turn, which is why it cannot activate again, kind of sucks. It just pretty much guarantees that, we know for a fact that the player on the right is just, you have a huge Arise Heart, but it can't activate. Yeah, it's able to do stuff, but now we have the effect of, Arise Heart can be able to crash into the sticky, and then, it can attach again, but it's 1 per turn effect. And then we're going to be seeing it activates effects, attaching the other one. And now that you guys both have an Arise Heart, and they haven't activated theirs, it can just out yours, and you're done for. I see it's just out it, and then that's going to be pretty much game right there. I cannot see them do anything else in regards to this. We're going to be seeing them add back off the Theosis. And then we're going to be seeing them able to attach their Theosis of their own. Then they can activate a Birth, and they're like, what? That is going to be able to summon back out the Unicorn there. And this just pretty much seals the game. I can't see them coming back from this. And Unicorn's going to search for another Birth. So even if it does get popped, they will have it. And they're going to be able to set their set rotation to bluff. And they have a Zeus still. Wow, yeah. It's going to get Judgment, putting another 2,000 life points here, though. And then they're able to attach the Theosis on the Shangri-La. Or not Shangri-La, the Arise Heart. So if they do get another material on the field, they will be able to fake it, I guess. Getting 2 of the add backs. And then we're going to be seeing the preparations being added off the Ogre. Unicorn is going to be activated here on Res. Getting rid of that big eye, not having the effect. Potentially going to be ripping that Shangri-La there. They're going to be attaching, once again, another Papyrus. Or Theosis, my bad. Here they're in a pretty much good state. They can go battle phase, attack, and then they're going to be chaining the Theosis there. Or not Theosis, they're going to be chaining the Arise Heart, getting rid of that monster. And then Theosis will be able to add back the regular Rise Heart when we see Ogre attack into the Shangri-La, taking some life points there, but not too bad. And then Ogre will activate its effects here, and they're going to be ripping the Dark Ruler, which is going to be on the top. You just definitely rip this. Yeah, adding Big Bang is not going to do very much. And then we can see them special summon out their Rise Heart of their own here. And then they can banish for cost, banishing the Theosis, being able to add back the Kashtira, Shangri-La, or Scareclaw Kashtira. It is actually better in Scareclaw, by the way. And they can make the Annihilator, getting rid of the face down, which is in here, like, you just guarantee that you know you're going to be losing. Getting rid of that, yeah, because now they have Birth in hand, so it's just like a guaranteed loss. When you're stepping a prep of our own, which is probably going to summon back out the Arise Heart. Then they can activate the preparations during the draw phase, summoning back out the Arise Heart. But it's not going to make a difference because they do have the Birth, and I mean, you have a Scareclaw in the hand, so I guess you could kind of load up the graveyard a little tiny bit here. We're going to see the Birth, sending back out the Fenrir, and this just seals the deal. Searching for Tier Kashtira off that Fenrir. Then we're going to see them activate the effect, banishing, summon itself out. The Arise Heart will be able to trigger here, but you can just Fenrir, banish it, and then, like, that's that. Or you see Theosis add, not banishing off the Fenrir, which is interesting there. Going for an Annihilator of their own, getting rid of the Arise Heart as well as the Annihilator, leaving just a prep on the field. They're going to activate Terraforming Meal to search for the Pressured Planet, and then searching for the Fenrir. They're going to be able to normal summon with the Fenrir there, but they can activate the Scareclaw. They attempt to go battle phase. They're going to activate the Scareclaw, banishing it. Then they're just going to banish the Fenrir there, and they can just attack for game because, yeah, Fenrir here is more than 2,000, and they're like, oh, I have this and this, and that's game right there, you know. There we are on the 2K. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We did see the Kashtira player, shockingly, 2-0 here. Going first. Maybe they made a little misplays. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys saw. If you guys want to see any other duels, I know there's a lot of Super Heavy Samurai as well as Branded. It's my two favorite decks right now in this format, but I want to do stuff for you guys as well. So don't forget to stay safe and peace.